Chicago, Illinois, a city filled with noise. Fast cars, bright lights, massive buildings, and millions of people chasing success. Among them was a 21-year-old boy named Ryan Walker. Ryan had big dreams. He wanted to become successful. Not just rich, but someone people would remember. Someone who could change his family's life forever. But there was one problem. Ryan had absolutely nothing. No money, no connections, no college degree, and no support. Every morning, he woke up in a tiny apartment with broken walls and leaking ceilings. His father worked at a small gas station. His mother cleaned hotel rooms. They worked day and night. Yet sometimes, there was barely enough food for dinner. Still, Ryan believed one thing: your future does not care about your past. One cold winter morning, Ryan walked into a luxury hotel in downtown Chicago. He looked around. Rich businessmen everywhere. Expensive watches, luxury suits, powerful people. Ryan stood quietly near the entrance. And for the first time in his life, he felt small, very small. A security guard looked at him and said, "You don't belong here, kid." Those words hit Ryan like a knife. But instead of crying, instead of getting angry, Ryan smiled and said quietly, "One day I will." That night, Ryan could not sleep. He stared at the ceiling for hours, thinking about his future, thinking about his family, thinking about the life he wanted. And suddenly, he made a decision that changed everything. Ryan promised himself, for the next 5 years, he would work harder than anyone around him. No excuses, no distractions, no complaining, only work. The next morning, while the city was sleeping, Ryan woke up at 4 a.m. He started reading books about business, success, discipline, and mindset. He watched interviews of successful people every night. He learned how rich people think, how winners behave, how leaders speak. During the day, Ryan worked at a grocery store for 10 hours straight. After work, he drove for food delivery apps until midnight. Then he came home exhausted. But instead of sleeping, he studied. Every single day, people laughed at him. His friends mocked him. "You work too much. You'll never become successful. You're wasting your time." But Ryan understood something important. Average people love comfort. Successful people love growth. Months passed. Then years. Ryan became mentally stronger, more disciplined, more focused. While others spent money on parties and expensive clothes, Ryan invested in learning. While others slept, Ryan worked. While others complained, Ryan improved himself. But life was still difficult. One day, Ryan lost his grocery store job. The company shut down suddenly. He had only $43 left in his bank account. Bills were piling up. Rent was due. His mother got sick. Everything felt impossible. That night, Ryan sat alone inside his dark apartment. Silent, broken, tired. For the first time, he thought about giving up. Maybe everyone was right. Maybe dreams were only for lucky people. Maybe success was impossible for someone like him. Then he looked at his sleeping parents. And something inside him changed. Ryan realized, pain can destroy you, or pain can build you. The choice is yours. The next morning, he attacked life harder than ever before. Ryan started a small online business using his old laptop. At first, nobody cared. Nobody bought anything. Weeks passed with zero results. But Ryan refused to quit. He kept learning, kept improving, kept trying. Then one day, something unbelievable happened. A famous influencer shared Ryan's product online. Overnight, his sales exploded. For the first time in his life, Ryan made more money in 1 week than his father made in 6 months. Ryan cried silently in his room. Not because of the money, but because he realized something powerful. Hard work eventually gets noticed. Success does not happen overnight. It happens after years of invisible struggle. Ryan continued building his business. Year after year, it grew bigger and bigger. Soon, he opened his own office in Chicago. The same city that once ignored him, now respected him. One evening, Ryan was invited to speak at a business conference inside a luxury hotel. And it was the exact same hotel where the security guard once told him, "You don't belong here, kid." Ryan walked through those doors wearing a black suit. Hundreds of people stood and clapped for him. Successful entrepreneurs, millionaires, business owners, everyone wanted to hear his story. Ryan stepped onto the stage slowly. He looked around the room and smiled. Then he said, "5 years ago I stood outside this building with empty pockets and big dreams. People laughed at me, people doubted me, but dreams do not work unless you do." The room became completely silent. Ryan continued, "If you keep going while others quit, if you stay disciplined while others waste time, if you believe in yourself when nobody else does, your life will change, not immediately, but eventually." After the speech, people lined up just to shake his hand. But Ryan never forgot where he came from. He bought a beautiful house for his parents. He helped struggling students pay for education. And every single morning, he still woke up early, still worked hard, still stayed humble, because Ryan understood one final truth. Success is not about money. Success is becoming the person you once needed. So if you are struggling right now, if people are doubting you, if life feels unfair, remember this: every successful person was once unknown. Every champion was once weak. Every winner once wanted to quit. The difference is, they didn't stop, and neither should you, because one day, your pain, your sacrifices, and your hard work will become your greatest success story.